theme music to bring us in here. Welcome farmers and goblins. We just posted in Discord, so we'll just give it a few seconds for people to come in. Looks like we've got some people saying tunes and we're live, so I think we're good to go. Just before we jump in, as always, we've got a few disclaimers. Cryptocurrency is risky. Everything that we say during these streams is not financial advice. I'm a terrible investor, so definitely don't listen to my advice. We also show upcoming gameplay. Doesn't guarantee that it's going to make it in the game, so please don't go and make any long-term strategy moves in the game based on what we are showing today. That out of the way, how are you, Romy?
I'm doing awesome. So this week we've done a lot of work. Sometimes it's a lot of work behind the scenes that players can't see really, like back-end stuff, blockchain, contracts and all, but everything's coming to this beautiful land expansion that we have here. I think you guys can see already the screen, so we have a couple of new features that we just added this week that I don't think we mentioned before, like the fruits and all that. Yeah, so I think you'll be amazed of how everything's coming along.
Yeah, we're definitely at the back end of development where we've just doing a lot of polish, doing a lot of tiny bits and pieces. We've got a lot of rare items in the game, and that does mean that we need to make sure it's like over 50 or 60 items are compatible and can be placed on your land. Do you want to talk a bit about that? How your week has been?
I've been doing that for the past, I think, 2 or 3 days. Just like resizing images and reusing the old, because like months ago we didn't have really a standard on the art, so I'm sort of resizing them and making them possible to be placed on the land expansion update. So it's been a bit of a hard work, to be honest, because it's not hard, it's just like a lot of work. But yeah, I'm almost there, man.
Yeah.
That's only missing the scarecrow, I think, and then we'll be done on that one.
I think it's good problems to have that we have so many items that it just takes a long time to do these sort of things. I know Spencer was doing all the OpenSea collection stuff for Bumpkins
Yeah, the
IO, and there's like 50, 60 items there. It's just a bunch of these things that have been...
Yeah, I think this week we were just like data entry pretty much.
Yeah. I was looking at the random land generation algorithm, and there's just hundreds and hundreds of combinations. So my week was going through and testing, constantly expanding your land, resetting, expanding, just to make sure that there's enough resources popping up and there's no strange edge cases. Let's jump into it. It's been a pretty stressful, tough week for us in Sunflower Studios, but we do have some exciting things to share as well. As Romy mentioned, there is a new resource that you can see here. This has been under wraps pretty much the whole last 3-4 months. There might have been a few artists and developers that caught onto this every now and then. There was some mention of fruit in the code base and fruit in the art. Land expansion will give you the possibility to plant fruit. This is going to... Being able to discover a fruit patch is what we're calling it, this green area with the fruit thing on top of it. It's going to be very similar to when you expand and find plots. However, you're going to start finding trees at the more advanced levels when you expand. So on your 5th or 6th expansion, you're going to start finding these fruit patches, which means that you can start planting apples, blueberries, and oranges to start with. All these items are going to be useful for cooking, feeding your bumpkin, or selling if you go over to Helios and the grub shop. There'll be a range of different recipes that require this fruit, and it's also going to be, you can think of it as more advanced than the crops, that it gives you more stamina, it gives you more experience, and the recipes will give you more SFL as well. So I'm excited about this because we're definitely going to have an evolution of extra crops in the game, but we're also going to go into fruit and start exploring that as well. We've also got this one here, a mine. This is going to be a very advanced concept. It's not going to start coming in until level 12, level 13. When this isn't going to be implemented yet. And so people are thinking, why do we have these on the land expansions now? The reason is that once you start expanding your land, even though you can't say access this advanced mine yet, we need it to start appearing on your land, because these lands are NFTs on the blockchain. Once you mint it, those resources are there, and we can't just go back in time and then decide to introduce fruit or advanced mines, because someone who's gone up to level 30 won't have any of those resources on their farm. So we're making sure we're getting these in now, so when you start expanding, you will come across some of these resources. You just won't be able to harvest or interact with them yet. You excited for this, Romy?
Oh, I'm so excited. So this opens a lot of more opportunities for gameplay, because we'll have more resources to play around with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's so excited to have the fruits, because we can also add different fruits in the future.
Yeah.
So it's really good to have this mechanic working already.
Exactly. There's a lot of questions here.
I've seen a good question about if the resources from the current game will migrate to land expansion update, and you can answer that if you want.
No. So right now you're all very lucky farmers that you've got iron and you've got gold. When you start land expansion, you're not going to begin with those. Those are scarce resources, and so you need to expand your land to be able to find those.
I think they meant whatever they have already, like the iron, the gold they collected already.
Oh yeah. Of course. All those items, the tokens, rare items you've crafted, gold, eggs, they're in your wallet. Those will carry over. Everything's going to be compatible from the beta version that will work in Sunflower Islands.
So what Adam was saying is how we call it, like the mining nodes, where you can go, like the rocks where you can go and mine, they won't be on your land anymore, because you need to expand to find them, right?
Yeah. This is just an example one here. The first land you have will just have a couple trees and a couple stone. Everyone starts on the exact same layout. It's very important for onboarding reasons and tutorials that everyone has enough resources to start playing the game. Once you start expanding though, that is a unique NFT with different layout, with different resources. And so that's when you may or you may not encounter gold, iron, more stone, more plots, fruit patches. It's really going to be the luck of the draw once you start expanding, which is nice because not everyone's going to have the exact same experience with Sunflower Land. Some people might get a lot of gold popping up, some people might be in a gold drought. So everyone will have different strategies, which is something to look forward to.
And this will also make people focus more on whatever they have available, and they have to sort of help each other, because you might have more gold nodes and then you can mine more gold, and this other person has more iron nodes, they can mine more iron. So you have to sort of play along with other farmers.
Yeah, it's an open market economy, as you all know. You can freely trade the resources and tokens wherever and however you want, and so that will definitely come into strategy. If you're someone that has plentiful iron, you may need to trade it to someone who may have more plots or may have more wood than you do. I don't think we've shown this travel
I don't think so.
mechanism
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, by the way, thanks Undisputable Noobs for I think Steve gifted a couple of subs there.
Oh, nice,
Wow,
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of subs coming through.
Yeah, thank you.
Great work, Steve. Lots of people coming in. A lot of people speaking Portuguese as well, which is always great to have on the stream.
Fala pessoal, beleza?
We always say we'll have to do one in Portuguese one day.
Yeah.
Honor, our newest and greatest engineer, I hope he's watching this, but he has been fleshing out a lot of this traveling system where you can go between different islands. Right now, these are the placeholders. There's going to be endless different islands to explore in Sunflower Land, but this is just the start. He's actually got this PR open right now. 10 hours ago. This is who Honor is. That he works until like midnight.
That was midnight or something.
1 a.m. just getting these features done. Do you know who designed this boat? It was someone in the community.
Oh, there's a discussion. You can go to the discussions. I opened a discussion and they submitted their art.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can see who did it. So the pirate was Palurus.
Nice.
Nice one. Oh.
And
is it D?
Damas. Awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Incredible work. So that boat is going to be the mechanism that you travel between islands and travel between your land. I love this pirate outfit. We're going to have to launch something for the bumpkins where
Definitely.
You can see
Imagine
this.
pirate hat.
Pirate hat would be a rare item. That is definitely. I saw one of the questions popped up as well. When magic beans? So we haven't announced this yet, but since the game it's on GitHub, it's public for everyone to see. Often people get leaked information or start scanning the code that we're writing to figure out what is coming out. And that is right. We've got on this land here the exotic shop. And right now this is where you can find some magic beans, shiny beans, and golden beans. So this is that mechanism that will lead to mutant crops. The idea is that you can plant these beans. You need to take care of them for a couple days, which is different to the current crop system. You actually need to come back, tend them, make sure that they're healthy. And then at the end of that day, you get to harvest a reward where one of those outcomes is a mutant crop. The other outcomes is SFL. Other outcomes is decorations, rare decorations for your farm as well. So I'm super excited for this concept. It was very funny seeing someone mention the magic beans because we actually forgot we were going to talk about this today, but this has been added over the last week as well.
So people asking if they're gonna need to pay to travel. No. So traveling around the islands is free, but there are some limitations where you can go. You can see that the bottom one, Snow Kingdom, you can access. This is just like level 100. It's just like a placeholder, but there will be level gated islands. There will be like quest gated islands as well. So these are just like testnet and placeholders, as we say from the beginning, but there'll be new islands, new quests, and all that with land expansion.
Yeah. Some questions. Why would we need to travel to different islands? Each island has different functionality. So Helios, which is a human-centered island, you can come here to sell your food at a shop to get SFL. You can get the magic beans here. You can craft potions, get decorations. There's going to be a furnace here as well, but that is coming soon. And the salesman's going to be on here as well. So all of these much loved features, if you want to be able to access them, you need to level up and then travel to these islands. And Romy did mention as well, there's going to be quest gated islands, bunch of different stuff. Goblin Retreat. This is where you can craft rare items, limited items. Traveling is just going to be a huge part of Sunflower.
By the way, I just remember, Spencer just merged that wearables. See how beautiful this GIF is?
Yeah.
The sewing machine working.
So this is, I don't know if this works on, because I'm running this locally.
Yeah.
But this is where you can see the upcoming bumpkin items as well. So if you want to get a chance of decorating your bumpkin as your favorite character with your favorite items, you'll want to come and check the wearables out to make sure you don't miss out on any upcoming drops. All right.
Yep, nice. Well,
Question around the observatory, if it will affect the experience of a bumpkin. If yes, when will it be available to withdrawn and tradable? I love that it's like, if yes, when. It's not, it will it be. We don't have the plans yet to make that withdrawable, but yes, it will apply to the experience of the bumpkin. So it is, I guess, an extremely useful item to have. So if you have one of those observatories, well done. Your bumpkin is going to be leveling up a lot more.
There was this a question from Wizard, I think, asking if they can change, for example, rock stone nodes to trees and so on. But as Adam mentioned from the beginning, this is an NFT, and once it's there, the way it is, you can't really change the nodes. So you can't replace a tree by a stone, for example. This is not how the mechanic works, really.
Yeah. Some good questions around the mutant crops and the carrot sword. So if you have the carrot sword, yes, your chance of planting magic bean and finding a mutant crop is going to be a lot higher. So that's where that carrot sword will come into. All right, I think I want to go over a quick bit of the GitHub. There's been a lot of work that has been done recently from the community. Huge shout out to M Grantee doing PRs, but also reviewing all of the team's PRs. So thank you very much. Polymoose or Polymouse doing heaps of work in there as well. Both of these people have just been added to the certified contributors in Discord. So if you are new to development or interested, you'll see that they now have the blue handle in Discord, and they're going to help out as they've been doing a lot. If we jump into releases as well, you can kind of see how busy the community has been doing lots of really cool fixes, lots of really cool additions. This one here from Azaro QL as well. Not sure if anyone with the green amulet has experienced this, but when you get a mega boost, this really cool animation fires off. You can see that these crops are almost exploding.
So nice. So nice.
Yeah, so this was created, the art by O'Neill, and Azaro did the work. Huge shout outs. This is such an amazing contribution to the land. I've seen it pop up on my farm a few times, and it's really cool. It's really cool. All right, so we got a special event coming up soon as well. We're at October 21st, which means we're 10 days from Halloween. And so the community has been preparing a special event, the Halloween event. We won't go fully into it right now, but Nando, one of the players, has come up with this idea for a Halloween event. And we're going to do some live coding on Monday and build this out. And there's going to be a special limited event that lasts for 1 week, where players will be able to do this challenge and craft a rare NFT. We're not going to leak much more about this. If you join us on Monday when we build this out, you'll get a nice little bit of information around that. But that's likely to start next Tuesday, next Wednesday.
Yeah, it will be really fun because we want to get this sort of the same activity as we got from the Easter hunt, remember?
Mm-hmm.
That was really fun. I think we had like 50,000 players playing that challenge. So we want to get that activity again from the players. So it'll be a really fun challenge for you all to participate.
Yeah. So this one is, it's a free challenge. You plant your pumpkins, you harvest your pumpkins, you still sell your pumpkins for SFL. but you can come across a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
And so you just need to be planting and harvesting pumpkins to come across this. When you get a certain amount of jack-o'-lanterns, you can then trade that for the rare Halloween NFT. But this is there's going to be no supply on that NFT, but it is going to be time restricted.
Yes.
So if you do not get enough of these during the Halloween event, you will not be able to craft this rare item.
And this item will have a boost on the pumpkins as well.
Yeah.
Similar to what the Easter Bunny did.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be very exciting. It's going to separate the pumpkin planters from the pumpkin rookies, that's for sure. But yeah, huge shout outs to Nando. All of the artists that are involved in this as well. I won't ruin the surprise, but there is a private Discord with a range of artists who are preparing something very magical for the Halloween event, so please be prepared. Shout out to everyone working on that. I won't spoil the secrets for that. Alright, so we've got a lot of things coming. We've got the Bumpkin Art Competition
That
next
was
week
huge,
as
yeah.
well. This is so exciting. There was over 1,000 different items that got submitted in this competition. I didn't sleep for 2 days as I went through all of these. All of the artists that contributed art, they also got to vote on what they thought the best was, and the certified artists in Sunflowerland have casted their votes. So the results are in, and so next Tuesday you're going to want to join us because there's going to be 30,000 SFL in prizes that are awarded to the artists. But we are also going to be doing SFL giveaways and bumpkin item giveaways for viewers on the stream. There's going to be live voting as well. So if you are really excited for one of these submissions to get into the game or receive extra prizes, you'll be able to cast your vote as well.
Just one comment here. I don't know who created that prison and the angel, but that randomized set was amazing.
I'll bring that up.
I love that.
So the way that we were testing these and getting feedback for voting and whatnot, is that we just downloaded all of the art, we stripped everyone's names from them, and then just did random combinations of these items. Because every item must be compatible with different skin colors, pants, shirts, and whatnot. And so it was just randomized. And this one came across where I know it was Virgil designed the background and the jail sign. I don't remember the name, but someone else designed the angel wings and someone designed the white pants, and they just combined together that this
So
one
good.
popped up.
So good.
I love it. It really should be the goblin holding this in jail though.
Yeah. Come on, mate.
I was so amazed with the submissions that came in. We said we're going to do top 3 prizes. The shortlist in each category, there was like 8 or 9 shortlist in each category. So we may be giving some extra prizes away. There's definitely going to be more art than anticipated that the community contributed that will be going into bumpkins. So huge shout out to everyone that contributed. Come during that stream so you can get a sneak peek and a chance of winning some of these bumpkin items as well. Alright, the war is going well. Goblins have been dominating lately.
As usual.
Yes.
As expected.
Yep. The war airdrops from last week went out today. They're a little late, apologies for that, but you should find those on your farm. We need to do the green amulet giveaway as well. So in last week's war effort, the top 5 overall warriors were going to get airdropped a green amulet, but also 5 random participants from last week are going to get a amulet. And so to be eligible for that, you just needed to contribute once during the war, and that's almost like your raffle ticket to get in. we will do that now. We've got all these participants and we're going to do just a lucky dip out of all those. Just a reminder as well, if you haven't already contributed this week to the war, do not forget, this week we are going to randomly give away a complete warrior set to some warriors. And so
that would be good.
You need to contribute once in the war if you want to be eligible for that. And we're going to be doing these giveaways for the remaining weeks of the war as well. Different items here and there. 1 week there's actually going to be one sunflower shield going away, giving away as well, which is super nice. So make sure you are still paying attention to the war if you want a chance of getting these items. Alright, so how this is going to work is we've got all the participants from Team Human and all the participants from Team Goblin, all of their IDs. And the way we're going to do this is some old-fashioned code. Anyone in the chat who's an open source developer, you can verify this code. Hopefully it's not a bug where it's just returning my own farm ID.
Or mine.
Winner 1, farm 1. Winner 2, farm 1. And so what I'm going to do, this was just a test here. You can see that there is some random winners. These are not the winners right now, okay? This is just a placeholder just to show you that these change each time. And so when we uncomment this, it's going to go through all of the IDs and it's going to pick 5 random winners, okay? So what we're going to do here is uncomment this and we're going to get the winners.
Ooh. Let's do this.
Alright, so I hope if you're watching, if this is one of your farms that win, let's go. I wonder if this is big enough for everyone.
Can you guys see properly the writing on the terminal?
That should be good.
I mean, I think, yeah.
Made it better. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Okay, so we have just got the winners. So congratulations, first winner. I won't go through and read those numbers, that'll take a while. But here are these winners, here are the contributors to the war. Is anyone watching? Is this anyone's farm?
Or do you know who owns these farms?
There's a few people crying. Few people asking to send it to their farm ID. It doesn't seem like anyone whose farm it is awake and watching this. Nope. Does not look like it. Should we redo it? It's no one's farm. No, it looks like Crypto. I'm just joking about that. Crypto Mikey. Looks like they're the owner of 79752. If so, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats to the winners. Yeah, let's save that.
I'm just going to save that.
Yeah.
I guess we can always come back and watch the stream. And mate, we got to do a giveaway as well.
People asking us to give away t-shirts as well. Not yet, but we might be able to do that soon, I guess.
It's a good point with the t-shirts. The first official merchandise of Sunflowerland is going to be a crypto t-shirt. Perhaps one day this will turn into a real t-shirt. Super exciting though. This is all placeholder data.
Mate, that's the one I'm be wearing, mate, all the time.
But yeah, I'm 100% going to dress up my bumpkin in one of these. So this is going to be one of the first drops with bumpkins, is getting this t-shirt. I think there's going to be about 500 of these that go out. So if you want to get some merch, if you want to look like Romy and myself, you'll want to grab one of these. They're super cute. Alright, as always, we're going to wrap up with a little bit of a giveaway, with a little bit of a competition. We like to alternate it. Last week was a trivia question. This week, I think we go back to a blockchain transaction competition. Yeah. And so the way that this is going to work is that we are going to share a blockchain address and you are going to have to send a certain amount of Sunflower Land game items to that address. Essentially burn them, you won't get those back, it's just a competition. The first 5 people that do that, they will win 150 SFL each. And so let's do this. So the way we're going to get this is we're going to grab generate a random address for the Polygon blockchain. We do not own this, it's just somewhere where you can send and burn your address. And the first 5 people that send the required resources to that address will get the prize. So I'm going to share this here. You will need to send 10 carrots to this address.
10 carrots.
The first 5 people to send 10 carrots to this address will get 150 SFL airdropped onto their farms. So we've pulled this up on Polygon Scan here, and what this means is we can actually watch these transactions come in. We do not like dodgy competitions where people make up results. The source of truth is the blockchain with Sunflower Land, and here we'll be able to see exactly who the first people were to complete this challenge.
Do you remember the carrot ID?
The carrot ID, that's a good point. 204? Yeah.
204.
204. So we've got some people here. Okay, we've got the first person has sent in their carrots. Congratulations. Still only the only person there. 200 viewers. Let's see, second person has got their carrots sent in. Congratulations. Okay.
Okay.
This is where we'll start seeing.
No, we can't like 10.
20 people.
Oh,
okay.
There we go.
So there we have it. We've got our 5 winners right here.
Just out of curiosity, just refresh again. Oh, okay.
This is the painful part when you keep refreshing and seeing that someone still sends in. Okay, so
There was one more.
yeah. So someone just missed out here. 20 seconds behind.
So yeah, we have our 5 winners. Congrats to the winners. We're gonna be sending the 150. Oh, more people.
Okay, so it's just these first 5 winners down here that we'll send 150 SFL onto your farm. So keep an eye out on that one there. There's a Jay Sneaks. That first one might be sus. I think there's a few people that are familiar with these competitions they do, and they have all these tokens ready, and they're just waiting for an address. For those that didn't get in the top 5, thank you for burning some carrots. Helps out with the ecosystem.
It's coming in.
So stop sending your carrots. Hopefully you're not a minute behind on the live stream, but please stop sending your carrots. The winners have come through. All right.
Someone said it would be nice to have an explanation before next time if it's our first time. I think if no one saw this before, it would be a bit confusing, but we'll improve next time then.
Yeah,
definitely.
Good feedback. Thank you. Ooh, there's a question here. Did the first person send 10? So here it looks like different amounts that got sent through there. So because these have a lot of zeros at the end because we're using weight that are using the game. So if we put this in here,
Ooh, sent 1.
The first person only sent 1. So Decol, thank you for finding that. The requirement was 10. So if we come in here and look at these ones and grab these, you can see that this is 10. The other person sent the wrong amount, so
I think it happened last time. Someone sent a different resource.
Yeah.
Like a different ID. so it wasn't valid.
Okay, we might do a runners up prize for that person. They were very, very quick, but we're sticklers for the truth at Sunflower Land.
That's why we love this community. They always have their eagle eyes on everything we do.
Yeah, can't get away with anything. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Come join the Bumpkins presentation on Tuesday. We're not only doing these giveaways, there's going to be something very special happening during that event. You do not want to miss out. We're going to be sharing something very, very new.
Very new.
Yeah, and no one knows about this except the internal team. So until then, keep farming, keep participating in the war. Hope you're as excited as we are for Bumpkins and for land expansion. Any closing words, mate?
I just want to thank all the Brazilians. They keep saying like, say hi, say hi. So, obrigado pessoal. Obrigado por assistir. Yeah, they all, I don't know what, they always present on all our live streams. So it's good to have, like, there's a lot of people from all around the world. It's great to see so many people here today. 185 viewers. That's a lot. That's good.
Wouldn't surprise me if half of them are Brazilian. There's a lot of Brazilians here wanting the t-shirts.
They're saying give Romy away.
Someone wants a photo of Romy as well. Romy's a crowd favorite. Someone said
Adam speaks Portuguese. So if you don't know, Adam speaks Portuguese already. I don't need to teach him anything.
E aí, dias vigor. Hola. Alright. Thank you very much everyone for joining. Same time next week, and please come join that Bumpkin art presentation. It's going to be something super top secret happening in there. Alright.
Thank you all. See you next time.
See you later, guys.
See ya.